Humanity requires that.
The African Union chairman, Cyril Ramaphosa, has disclosed that millions of coronavirus vaccine doses secured by the continent body will be allocated according to each country's populations.
We therefore need to move swiftly to ensure that everyone has access to the vaccine once it's developed at the same time.
The African Union chairman, who is at the same time the president of South Africa, said that vaccines from Pfizer, Johnson and Johnson, and AstraZeneca would be available this year, but he did not specify how much each African country would get. So far, no African countries have begun large-scale vaccination campaigns. However, the 300 million vaccine made available to the African Union would only cover around 10% of the continent's 1.3 billion people if administered 2 per person. While speaking further on the AU's plan to get more vaccines to cover the continent's large population, Mr. Ramaphosa suggested that the AU would secure vaccines from China to combat the virus. Earlier in the month, CBA TV reported that the African Union secured almost 300 million COVID-19 vaccine doses for the continent. Many African nations are relying on COVAX, a global initiative to ensure equitable access to vaccines. However, the AU's 300 million doses will come from other sources. South Africa itself plans to access doses via 3 sources: the AU arrangement, the COVID-19 Vaccines Global Access Facility, COVAX, co-led by the World Health Organization, and direct deals from manufacturers. In the fight against the virus, many African countries have been praised for waging an effective campaign to combat the spread of coronavirus despite their reputation for having fragile state health systems. A recent Continental study by Partnership for Evidence-Based Response to COVID-19 Case Fatality Ratio (CFR) revealed that COVID-19 fatalities in Africa is lower than the global figures, suggesting the outcomes have been less severe among African populations. So far on the continent of Africa, 47 countries have recorded over 2.2 million infection cases and 24,464 fatalities. Kamil Sadiq reporting for CBA TV.